That's enough on the intro. Excuse me. And the best part about this game, I do not have to do voice acting. Or not even voice acting. Reading.
Oi, Gov! It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer. Let's head into town. There's better places than this to spend an evening. Shake a leg, Gov! I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him. Not that I can talk, do I? Guess people say the same thing about me, working for you.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me. What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the ah! Enough dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
Hey Jack, how's it going? Jesus.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble, Gov.
This is Dragon Quest VIII. Yes, it does. And it's a game that I wanted to play for like a long time. And the big reason why I figured I might as well play it here is because I don't have to read stuff. Because it already does it for me. Well, how are you doing today, Jack?
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh? Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter. Ah, there you are. Thank goodness you're safe, my dear.
I figured I'd play this for,
Hey, hey!
I don't know,
The
maybe an hour and a
princess is
half
back.
or two.
I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
And then I kind of want to maybe play, like Streets of Rage 3 on Fightcade. Jack, can you hear the game okay? And how is my voice? Can you hear that as well? It wasn't bad. I worked in the morning and then I made that prime rib that you probably saw by now right after I got home from work. Which I'm probably going to have some of that for either lunch or stopped raining, so I might actually throw a couple of jalapeno cheddar sausages on the grill and have that with maybe maybe I'll just make some fries or a salad. Good to hear. That means I'm learning stuff finally. Now, how's your weekend been so far, Jack? Can't really do much. I don't think about the resolution of the game.
Yes, yes, here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place. This is the town where Master Rhinus lives.
That's good to hear.
How's your horses, Grandad? I thought it was Dalmagus we was after.
Nice to be able to relax on the weekend.
I am not your granddad. And of course Dulmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks. But that dastardly magician can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse.
I think so. I think it came with it automatically. I'd have to double check.
Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dulmagus. That's why it's imperative we
yeah.
locate Rhinus.
It came with the
We'll
Windows
go and
11 Pro.
find him. That's the spirit. I knew I could rely on you.
Hey, what's going on, Brother
Waiting
Ninja?
here.
Maybe I'll try doing voices later on. Loading up the energy to burn off on the walk. I feel, yeah, I've been slacking myself for the last couple months, kind of with the whole move. Um, so I haven't really been getting into the gym. I actually was planning on getting back into the gym today, kind of like get a little, oh hell no. Get a little used to the gym again before I start going into it like normal, starting on Monday. True. I just started, but it's one I wanted to play for a long time. Oh, damn. He was gone. But I really like the just the feel of it, the look of it, how you can interact with everything. And I know it's kind of, even though I haven't played Dragon Quest VIII, it's very easy to see it. It was like a big inspiration for, or not 8. Even though I haven't played Dragon Quest XI, it's easy to see that this was like a big kind of inspiration for it. Yeah, and this is one I wanted to play because I don't have to really talk during it. All the important stuff is already voice acted. Yeah, I'll go around to the front. As soon as I take your money, and I'm out here. But I also figured this would be a good, something good to kind of play around with while I guess I need some temperature taking. And I figured I might have a couple of ideas for other stuff that people might be interested in. So I figured I might as well ask. So today, I don't think I'm going to do any news. It's really just tossing some ideas around and seeing how receptive people will be. So like, one thing I was thinking about doing, since I kind of get some questions about it was doing maybe a like a what is it, one of those community goals to do a cooking stream, and I have an idea of what I would make already. So, well, I just wanted to like ask and see what the reception would be. Got plenty of stuff in here. And I can't get it. So I think like the first thing I had in mind to make if people were interested would be I actually don't even have any. It'd be espresso coffee rub duck breast, and then I would do with a I was thinking either like a fig risotto if those are still in season, or pomegranate polenta, and then a blackberry gastrique as a sauce. And then just like a probably cider broccolini, a roasted broccolini. I'm trying to get used to all the buttons here. No, I see these. Yeah, if I do that, I'd be making everything during the stream. And then just like do the little taste test and show what it, if it's like cooked to how I would prefer to like a duck. Duck is interesting to cook, and it can be hard to cook in whole because duck breast you actually cook like you cook a steak, but duck legs you can cook, or duck thigh you cook like you do chicken, more or less. So with duck, you generally actually cook it to temperature, and standard is kind of mid to mid rare. And that's where it can be tricky when you're doing a whole duck, because you're trying to tempt something while at the same time trying to make sure another part of it is fully cooked. I ain't got no kind of money. But duck is really good. I prefer duck. Like duck leg or duck thigh is good, but I prefer duck breast more. And it's it can be pricey. But that's also kind of where I want to be like, in case somebody wants to like try making it at home, it's like, hey, you don't have to, or they want to try having it just in general. It's not something where you have to go to like a restaurant and spend $60. You can spend like 12 or 13 or whatever, and then have some have the sides with it. Oh, I forgot to check the bags. As far as where to find duck, I guess it kind of depends on like it is a little harder to find if you don't have like a relatively nice grocery store on hand. What was in here? Or was it locked? I think I already came in here. Oh, no, I did not come in here yet. I mean, I don't think I've ever had it. I've heard it's good, so it's probably something that I should try. Which I don't even know that I can do any kind of I don't think I can even do community goals yet. So that's also, I wasn't sure about whether or not I wanted to do like an affiliate or anything like that. And then I was thinking of, when I started thinking about it, I was like, oh, well, if I'm going to do a community goal like that, then I actually probably do need to actually like do that. So yeah, I think I can probably apply today. So like, and I'm not sure if I can even do I don't even know if I can do point redeems until I get to that point. I'm not sure, because that's actually something else I was thinking about incorporating, because since I worked as a bartender for a while, and I still kind of do it on the side. Saki was asking me about like how to make some drinks, so I was thinking I could put a channel point redeem to like make a craft cocktail, and somebody just has to tell me like, kind of a flavor profile and lime malt liquor, and then see what I come up with. I will need a lot more ingredients on hand before I can do that though. Let's back up to there. And that's why I was like, let me just kind of, I just like spitball some ideas. And basically at that point I would need like a damn near full bar. Or at the very least it would have to be like somebody redeems it, and then the next time I stream I like start with that drink. Because I also don't know what the that's what the rules would be for like full on making them drink like straight up. So that's another kind of question, I guess. I would assume it'd be alright as long as you're not like going crazy with it. So those are like the two main ideas I have currently. And then I'm not sure. I was talking with Ashley about a jam I might have to make for work. And depending on how much I make, I might have extras, so that might also be a thing where see if anybody's interested in getting a jar sent to them. Yeah, so like, I haven't really done it since early COVID, but I used to make homemade jams, like not for sale or anything, but just like to try with different stuff. And like not too long before we started working from home at the beginning of COVID, I did a Black Mission grilled peach and summer plum jam all together, and then I also had a red wine and port wine reduction, and a few other ingredients put into it as well. So it was like something I made for kind of a multi-purpose, so it could be like, oh, I want to use something fancy, I can use it for that. So like, that tomahawk pork chop, I kind of conceived it to, or rather, I found a simpler version of that just had the figs and like Myers lemon, and I started to add more to it to get it to where I wanted it to be. And I was like, okay, I can use this as like, it can go with that pork chop that I took a picture of, or it can go with like a nice like fatty, I would say relatively fatty burger, so maybe like a short rib and brisket blend, and then you add like a little arugula for a little bit of pepperiness to it, and I'd say some kind of soft white cheese, so maybe like a Munster. Yeah, something kind of creamy. And then jam, so I can go with that. It could go with, like, if you just want to do an English muffin, or if you wanted to like do like a crudité or a cheese plate, it could also go with that. So it's kind of just like whatever you feel like using it with. But I haven't made it in like a couple of years. So that was something else I was like, maybe people would like to have a jar sent. You know, it would have to be like a separate discussion of like how to do that logistically, because it would have to be for for health safety reasons. It would have to be overnighted, but it's also like, I don't know if I necessarily want to spend that much overnighting. So it's that's a question of like, if I could meet people halfway on just like the cost of the item itself. So that way it's not like this jar of disposable food is just sitting in transit for like 5 days or whatever the case may be.
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasha, sir? I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
What? My fortune-telling? Haphazard?
First, let me look
You
that
a
up.
complete fool! Let me tell you something for free. All fortune-telling is haphazard. What do you expect? Anyway, so what if I saw it? So what if I foretold the fire? If I tried to stop it, then what? It would only have led to another disaster. That's
I'm sorry, Mr. Calderasha, sir. I don't follow.
I mean, I might be able to just send it like USPS.
If you're saying
And
you knew about the fire, shouldn't you at least
just
have
wrap it
warned
in,
Master Rhinus?
Something like those freezer pack things inside of bubble wrap inside of the box.
yes, poor Rivals. How how many times I argued with the old.
Cause it says that's like 1 to
I
3
cannot
days.
believe he is gone.
But yeah, that's like, I guess a longer discussion to have to figure out how to do that logistically. Well, that's why I'd have to like spend time trying to figure that out.
What? What is it? You! Come, show your face to the great Calderaja. Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's coming on kind of strong.
Quick! Quick! Everyone come quick! There's a monster in town! Just come and see! The whole town's gone crazy!
Oh, there's Ashley. See what I'm saying, Brother Ninja? She just comes in like, talk about fist. Hey, what up, Z-Fan? So he is a charlatan. Yep, Dragon Quest VIII. Something I've always wanted to like play. So, oh, I didn't even talk to her. Yeah, I'm like kind of familiar with the game because I've seen it before, but that was a really long time ago. So now I'm just interested in like playing it for myself.
What the? This ain't good, Gov. Come on. Look lively.
He looked at me. Oh, it's hideous.
Get out! Get out, monster! You're not welcome here!
Who cast the first stone and all that noise?
Oh, that was right on the... Oh, ah!
So that is the thing though. It is the same artist. Yeah, Kuro Toriyama did
That was a fine reception.
all the character designs for the Dragon Quest games.
Don't they realize who I am? Judging a book by its cover, don't they know it's what's inside that counts?
JK, did you literally just write what I just said?
So then, did you manage to find Master Rylus? What? He's dead?
Alright, so
no,
Ashley,
No!
I'm tossing some ideas around, and Brother Ninja was said that those are good ideas that I should probably do. So we're not talking finance or economics today. It's just like, if I continue with this, what might some things I do be? So, I was thinking of doing,
Well, I suppose there's no point crying over spilt milk.
and I assume I have to hit affiliate for these, and I don't see a way to do it. And maybe it's just because I don't know how to do it myself already, but I was thinking about doing like a community goal.
It's
where-
Magus we're after.
I would do a
He's the one
cooking
who
stream.
cursed the princess and I, after all. He's the one who made us look so ridiculous.
So that was an idea I was tossing around.
I had hoped Rylus might be able to help us locate him.
And then I know I mentioned this like before, and I was just telling Brother Ninja.
But it seems we'll just have to track to Magus down by ourselves.
Yeah, community goal for cooking.
With Rylus gone, we have nothing further to gain from staying here.
And then if I stock up
be
my
on our way.
pantry a bit more, I was thinking about doing a channel point redeem, which I also assume has to be an affiliate thing. Cause I don't think I can't do any of those until I do affiliate.
Wait!
I'm getting to that, Ashley. But a channel point redeem where I would
Please wait.
make like a crowd cocktail once or maybe twice total a stream. And then whoever redeems it just tells me their like flavor profile and what kind of liquor they would like, and then I'll just go about making something either that I made before
I'm
or
sorry
off
to
the
come
top of my
running
head.
after you like this.
So I'm
It's
not
just
sure if I would
that
do it just
I
then or
wanted
if
to
I would
ask
do
you
it
a
like the
favor.
next time around.
Are you not afraid of me, young lady?
I dreamt about you.
And then the last thing I was talking about with Brother Ninja was that idea about like
I dreamt that
making
some
the
people
jam
came
and
to
shipping
town
that
with a
out to
strange
people who are
creature.
interested.
It was sort of halfway between a human
So-
and a monster.
If that's the case, then yes, there would be something that people would get. Now I would have to figure out the logistics of like how are we splitting the cost of like the shipping and whatnot.
And I dreamt that they could make wishes come true.
Strange creature. Are you referring to me?
But those are the things I was just
I'm
spitballing, so I
sorry.
wanted to
I
like
didn't mean to be rude.
get some feedback, and I figured might as well I stream for a couple hours and see what the case is.
Not to worry. I've had worse things said to me today. You know, you remind me of my Medea. You're about the same age. Anyway, you say you had a dream about me. Most peculiar.
I'm sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Valentina, daughter of the great fortune teller Kaldarasha. If you could just come to my house, I'll explain everything there. It's by the well, at the far end of town. I'll be waiting for you.
But in any case, those are the ideas I was just spitballing.
What was she rabbiting on about? Come round my house, she says.
Magnificent! She wasn't afraid to look at me at all, not one bit. Oh, she reminds me of my Medea. We must give this young girl a helping hand. Right then, my boy. Go and find the house by the well and see what it is she wants.
So I was telling Brother Ninja if I did the cooking thing,
Me? I'll wait
like I already
here
have
with
an
the
idea what I
princess.
would do for the first
We
one,
don't want to cause any more of a stir.
and it would be something along the lines of like, yeah, that's kind of the thing. So I don't want to like start spending like $20 a person to like shift stuff around. And then you also have to consider like getting it there overnight, so there's nothing wrong, at least in terms of spoilage, with the jam, like when it arrives. But as far as like the cooking, I'd probably like plan those menus out ahead of time. So like my first idea was espresso and cocoa rubbed duck breast with either or that,
You came.
and then I'll do what like either pomegranate polenta or a fig risotto, and then a blackberry gastrique for the sauce.
I'm so sorry. I must have drifted off. How rude of me.
So, Ashley,
I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning? Of course. Let me explain. My father, Galdarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller. Lost treasure, missing people. There was nothing the great Galdarasha couldn't help people with. But then one day, he lost his powers. All of a sudden, nothing he foretold
you're gonna
turned out to
spend
be
money
true
on duck
anymore.
breast to burn it to a crisp.
It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball. This glass ball isn't...
Valentina, what is going on here? How many times have I told you not to touch my crystal ball?
Duck salad.
What? Aren't
Was
you
it
the
duck leg or was it
boy
duck
from
breast?
pub? What brings you here?
And you indeed burned the duck.
Never mind. I do not know what my daughter has asked you, but you can forget it. I do not need your help. I am fine as I am.
I mean, knowing you, I can see why you burned it, because you're supposed to temper it like a steak.
I am going to bed. Valentina, say your farewells and show our young visitor to the door.
I'm sorry about my father. But whatever he says, he's the one who's really suffering since he lost his powers.
Mm-hmm. Early on in your cooking
That's
career, so
why
like
I
last
wanted
week,
to ask you this
that when that
favor.
happened,
Can you find him a crystal ball? One that's big enough to bring back his powers? Really? You will? Oh, this is exactly how it all happened in my dream. So far, everything's come true. I also dreamt that there's a crystal ball hidden deep inside the cave, under the big waterfall to the south of town. I suppose only the daughter of the great Kaldarasha could know a thing like that.
alright, let's go get this crystal ball. And then that's probably where I'll finish with this game, and maybe look at going in the fight cave for a little bit. Factor meals. I see. Well, since they're saying it's south of town, I'm assuming I'll get a compass as soon as I step out the door. Well, let me know how it is. Besides that,
I
do
see.
either of you have any other ideas for things you might be interested in, I guess, seeing?
Magnificent! Such devotion to her father. I'm
And remember
impressed.
also, if you come across
Just
any
how a
articles
daughter
that you're
should
like
be.
want to discuss as far as finance and economics, I am always willing to take a look at those.
And if this
Mostly always.
Kaldarasha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find, am I right? Then we'll kill two birds with one stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful Dulmagus is. The time's getting on. Medea and I will stay outside. That's the last time we set foot in a barbaric town like this.
But not to, well, just for general future reference, probably not today,
But
though.
you should spend the night at the inn and rest well, so that you're ready to take on the world tomorrow. In the morning, we leave for the Waterfall Cave.
Hey, what's going on, Green Tea? How was your Thanksgiving? It's good. I've been enjoying it so far. This is the first time I played this, and I'm just at the beginning. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing this out. Okay, there we go, not this way. So, leave off south side. It was good. It was alright. I worked in the morning, then I got home and made the prime rib that I posted. And I was actually just spitballing with Brother Ninja and Ashley some ideas for like possibly doing a cooking stream as a community goal in the future. Ashley says I should do it as a cook along. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking I would just do that as like a community goal. And possibly make a channel point redeem to like craft a cocktail that's only active like once or twice a stream. And I do have a compass, so at least there's that. But as far as I can tell, I don't think I can do anything channel point related unless I'm an affiliate. And I tried looking around and I didn't see anything. But yeah, besides that, I don't really have any other ideas yet. I just kind of wanted to get this rolling a bit. I'll probably get to this waterfall cave part and see if I can get this crystal ball, and then see about calling it there. As far as this is concerned, I might hop on Fight Cave for a little bit. I guess I'm supposed to be able to see the horse and carriage behind me, but it's like, I don't know if that's something I have to toggle. I'm taking a lot of damage already. Okay. I guess I'll need to put items actually on my people. Probably need that seated defense, honestly. And I'm taking a hell of a lot of damage. Yeah, my defense is ass, no wonder. Just get a feel for if I need to actually grind out some levels. Oh yeah, do your thing, man. Like, go ahead and get your studying in. I appreciate you stopping by and lurking. Yeah, I figured that as far as I can tell, I can't do anything Shinaport related until that point. So I might as well do it, because before that I wasn't really sure about it. I wasn't really sure about trying to be affiliated, that is. Oh, appreciate it. I think I should qualify today. But yeah, enjoy your studies. Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe can get away without having to grind. If I can get that helps. Hopefully I get a couple of items in here, so I start getting bodied by random ass enemies. It doesn't really do anything. I haven't, yeah, this stuff. Securing this. And make sure we get out of this round. There we go. Good. It's apparently taking longer than I thought. There you go. That helps. Oh, two. Oh yeah, that helps a lot. So let's splash from the bag. So at least we can stop taking crazy hits like that. That'll help a little bit. And I'm going to assume there's nothing along this pathway, but let me just check to be sure. What the hell? Taking all kinds of damage in here. Honestly, I probably need to go back to town. For no other reason than to get some stuff to heal with. Yeah, I think I have a bunch of Chimera wings. But I can't do that inside. Bet. Go ahead and get to work on it, Brother Ninja. So I cannot use those indoors. So yeah, I'll go back to town and stock up on some items, and then come back in and get through the cave. Provided I don't get killed here. Let me see if I can make it out. I might just have to run from the next battle if it's in here. Alright. Alright, at least it didn't use up the item. So there's no loss there. should be good. We can do 3 herbs each, and then I'll be good to go. Alright, let's get out of here and knock this out. Oh, hey, no problem. I'll be thanks for stopping by. By the way, I did not say it yet, but those pies you had from Thanksgiving look really good. So that was a very nice job on those. Probably turn the fan on. Oh, I have skill points now. At least I can one-shot these now. And now we can just run straight through. And hopefully knock this out in the next few minutes. Excuse me. I probably need to work on projecting more for stuff like this so I can sit back and not be right on top of my mic. I need to keep that in mind. I need to pick up the chairs I got so I have a more comfortable seat. Hopefully Lexi will be up. Still a few graphical glitches, but oh, I wasn't even paying attention to his life. No, actually, I probably should have stayed in the inn to actually heal my magic, but I think I'll be fine. Don't see anything of interest here. I'll wait a little longer. What the hell? Definitely got some interesting enemies in this game. Oh! I'm glad I defended because that probably would have been a death. And hopefully, nope, still is a death. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take off from that. Don't have a way to revive, so I'm gonna have to head right back out. place is longer than I expected. So I'll probably return to town and save it, and then see what else I fill up for. I'm probably gonna get in one more fight, maybe two by the time I get to the entrance. Thankfully, they're being really generous with letting me get out of these fights. So... Spurring the Chimera Wing. And let me go to the end and save. Just right there. But first I need to come here and revive. Let me see, let me get up and stretch my legs. That's better. Yeah, I do need to go get those. That chair. I don't think I have enough money for a better weapon either. Or better armor, so. So where is the end? Let's see what they have in the way of armor. I can get two of these. And that should at least be enough to make sure I don't just get automatically bodied. And I should have just enough for the end. Should've just did stay overnight. I don't think I can leave now. I wonder if I could just go around to the other side. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I think I picked up a couple antidote herbs and it should be fine. I don't know if it lasts after battle. It does last after battle. I got a few more, so it should be fine. There's the other entrance. Yeah, that's a lot better than taking 4 and 5 damage the whole time. Oh, hey, what's up, Softy? are you enjoying your day today so far? You been here the whole time, just with a deep lurk again? So, and then I'm assuming you heard what I was talking about. And if so, what are your thoughts? So you might have missed what I was talking about there. That's depending on how long you were lurking. Excuse me. So I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to apply for affiliate. Hold on, let me correct that thing. How is that now? Let me see. How about now? Is that better? Can you hear me relative to the game? A little bit lower. How's that? Is it better or is it good? Okay. So what I was saying earlier was I'm kind of just doing this to spitball some ideas and see how they're received. So I already told you before about creating a channel point redeem for you where I would make a cocktail. So I was thinking that's something that I could make available once or twice, and people just tell me like a particular base liquor and kind of a flavor profile, and then I'll just like make something based off that. I'm not sure if I'll do it like right at that moment or like think it out a little bit and show it the next time. But that was one idea. He has a... Oh, damn. Just throw me off. The other idea I had was doing like a community goal. And this is why I was like, I guess I should ultimately do the affiliate thing. So the community goal is to do a cooking stream. and then I would like honestly tell you kind of what the menu is, and I guess I can do it off of my phone and a tripod. And I do have like a collapsible tripod that would probably work in the kitchen. And Ashley was saying she would do it as a cook along, but then she would still go and burn the meat. I definitely don't know enough about like streaming through 2 separate cameras. So I guess that would also be like the redeem on that would have to be a pretty high point total anyways. And I don't know if you were interested in one of those jams or jar, I was gonna say jars of jam that I was talking about. Huh. So those are kind of the ideas I was spitballing. I think both Ashley and Brother Ninja said they'd be interested in the pretty much all of it, like the cooking stream, a craft cocktail redeem, and the jars of jam, just figuring out the logistics of how to like ship it at cost. In a way that it gets to whoever it is like overnight. So that way spoilage isn't a concern. So that's just a graphical glitch. So those were the base ideas I had thus far, and that's why I was like, I guess we'll have to end up applying for affiliate, because I don't think I can do, from what I've seen, I was looking for it earlier, I don't think I can do anything channel point related without being an affiliate at least. So I was hesitant to do it just because I don't know how I'd feel about having like the potential for, well, for me it's more, I don't know how I'd feel about like the main idea behind it is providing like some amount of financial and economic information so people are better able to make decisions that they might not have been privy to before, but then at the same time have that potential there. So conflict of interest, you could say. but I don't know that I can find a way to do it otherwise without a lot more, not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but a lot more time spent up front trying to figure it out. And that's something I can institute like in the short term while I'm still figuring stuff out. At least as far as like a cooking stream is concerned. I think this is, so that's probably right there. Cooking, or not the cooking stream, but a cocktail redeem would probably be a little longer in the car just because I would have to actually like build out my my liquor supply for that. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and heal just in case this is like a boss. Cause you're just kind of standing there. Ah! The buttons. Don't worry, Saki. I actually have I ordered a chair. I'll order 2 chairs so I can test them up on and see which one I like. And they're both ready for me to pick up today. I'm gonna say no just in case he sits there and bodies me. I just said I got 2 different chairs that I need to go pick up. So after I'm done with this, I got them on Black Friday sale. They were like both $275 to like $300 originally. That's why I made sure to order them around like 8 o'clock last night. How much longer is this place? Yeah, he's slow anyway, so it doesn't matter. Damn, they still do all that damage? And I'm assuming you're a fan of Duck Saki? A fan of duck breast. That was a whole lot of freaking damage they did. So the first thing I was thinking about making You're right, you did. But I was gonna say the first thing I was thinking about making was an espresso and cocoa rub duck breast with either pomegranate polenta or fig risotto or some combination thereof, and a blackberry gastrique as a sauce, and then probably just roasted broccolini. Alright, that'll help a lot. I just have to head downstairs and hopefully that's the end of this place. I wonder if I would poach the figs in red wine if I use figs. But anyways, that was my idea for what I would make during the first cooking stream. Haven't really thought past that though. Alright. This definitely looks like a boss chamber. Dude's doing way too much damage. And I cannot afford to be missing hits. I like that. His scabbard changed it with the sword. Oh, did not mean to do that. I meant to back out. Well, at least now it works. And hopefully that gives me one more level. At least then I can heal up and be ready for this boss. And I got evac, so that makes it easy to get out of here. And that'll help a whole bunch. Alright, so I'm pretty prepared going into this. That should be good. This is a long ass path though. And let me make sure the evac spell does what I think it does. Alright. And I also have a heal poison, so that works as well. And then expect to get to level 6, but that works, I guess. So let me double check. Does evac cost anything? It does. Alright, let's make this quick. I'll probably cut it after I beat this dude. Damn. This thing does a crap ton of damage. It just started and this dude is doing a ton of damage. So I'm glad I inadvertently leveled up. Yeah, I think we'll just be able to beat him. But he does so much damage. He's doing like half my health in that single hit. And I don't have any more herbs. And that cursed misses was also killing me. So that's not bad. That's the turn I can take that hit. But I definitely need him to drop soon. Because homie is doing way too much damage. And that's fine. Especially since I got the heal off beforehand. There we go.
Since I got this, I've not been right quite. And it's all because of you. What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Then you're not the true owner of this crystal ball. No, the same.
How was the rest of the workout, Brother Ninja?
So strong. Strong enough to withstand my fearsome might. You are no tortured fella. Wait. Could you be the Waterfall Rear's many humors, you know? I hear that a castle called Troden has been cursed. That it was overrun by thorns. And that only one person inside survived. He set off on a journey, leaving a corpse and heart with a lone driver.
Hey man, you start where you start. It's all about where you finish. And as long as you're finishing, you're always getting better at it. Mm-hmm. What's your meal plan look like now?
As I thought, that was you! I don't know what you want with this crystal ball, but it's yours now. I accept the hands.
Are you doing protein shakes?
Or is it... One last thing. Should you meet the true owner of the crystal ball, tell him this from me. Don't throw things in the forewater. So, where they fell. Oh,
Yeah, I think protein, just like adding a protein drink or two during the day, in between meals, and maybe have a peanut butter jelly sandwich one time, and then some fruit the other time. I want to go mascating though, because those are like, there's so much sugar in there, like 1,000 calories, and you're not really getting, you're getting about as much protein as a regular like protein drink, and it's kind of hard to control like the level of muscle gain if you're going with like a mass gainer. Like a mass gainer would be good if you're like perpetually skinny and you have this problem eating, but if you're just like a slight hard gainer and you're just not necessarily gaining like the total amount of calories, I honestly just say go with just a protein, normal like optimum nutrition, once or twice a day. Get like half a piece of fruit, like half a grapefruit, or half an orange or an apple, one time, and then like a peanut butter jelly the other time, and that'll give you 50 extra grams of protein, 60 or close to 60 if you include the peanut butter jelly. And then keeping the carbs relatively low. So you'll get more protein than you would with the mass gainer. And slightly, or less calories, but more like beneficial calories. So that would be my path. Alright, let's get in here and save the game. And since we got bodied and had to retreat earlier, it's probably just going to be it, because I want to get in some more of that prime rib for lunch though. No problem, anytime. Glad to be able to help. That's how we do it. Yep. Gotta cut off a piece and then warm up that au jus in the skillet and just cook it in the au jus itself so it reabsorbs all that flavor. Then have some of the smoked cheddar mash and vegetables on the side. And then I got some chicken breasts in there and whatnot. I'll probably cut them up and maybe prep them to like to make like some sweet and sour chicken or orange chicken or something like that, because I made fried rice yesterday morning. Alright, so saved and whatnot. Let me just make sure that the save is good. And then we will look to raid out. Yep, so that's all good to go. Thanks for hanging through this. I know like the game's a little bit on the slower side. But that's also like, again, kind of with that Vandal Hearts, I want to be able to mostly see the game and be able to like toss around the ideas. Now, I think I'll probably integrate like a couple of faster games. And it's eat all you can tonight, I guess. And I am glad you enjoyed it. And Saki happened to come by and co-sign on the cooking redeem and the cocktail stream. Alright. Sorry, scratch that, reverse it. The cooking stream and the cocktail redeem. So, as I'll have to apply for affiliate first so I can do channel points and then start working on the logistics of those. But in the meantime, let's see who to raid. Take you for something a little more, and I'm sure a lot of people are already over there, so we'll just go over to Nathan's channel. Make it easy. So, I will see you all at some other point. Probably, maybe.